This is how I play the game! Oh my god! What the fuck?
Holy shit! That is an epic fucking intro, dude.
And I have to warn everyone, warning, what you may see right now is going to be absolutely disgusting.
Sound good?
Alright, sounds good to me.
The hilarious part about this is that you got people, this guy's name is The House Always Wins, and he just said in the stream chat, I guarantee that if Phil was part of the in crowd, that he would not be saying this, right? Listen to what he said. Okay, he said, if Phil was part of the in crowd, he would not be critical of this process, he would love it, alright? First of all, alright, there was a couple games that I did get early review copies of, admittedly. By the way, I never asked for them. They were just sent to me. This is when I was part of being partnered with Machinima, okay? I didn't ask for it at all.
That's 100% a lie. I do try to not lie as much as possible, you know.
It was just sent to me. I got an early copy of Fallout 4. I had no clue I was getting it. I didn't ever really sign up for it. What it was Machinima sent us that year. What year was that? 2014? Something like that? I was sent a list of games, like, in April or May that year. And Machinima was like, please check off the games that you're planning to cover on your channel. That's all it was. It didn't even say, check off here for a chance to get games free or anything. It was just, check out the games you're going to play this year. Okay, and I checked off a ton, and one of them happened to be Fallout 4.
Fall gout. Well,
out of that entire list, it just so happens that Fallout 4 was the one that they sent me early out of nowhere. I had no clue. And then they tell me you're getting it. In like 2 days, it's coming. And here's the criteria for playing it and everything. Okay? So I got an early copy of Fallout 4. I was even allowed to play Fallout 4 one day earlier than people who bought the game at a physical store.
Day one views, day one inflated views, make the money. Alright, and admittedly I did it. Because everyone else was doing it. Everyone else was allowed to do it who got an early copy, and they were all doing it. I'm running a business, you know. I have to do what's in line, what's going to make the business successful, and I had to play it as soon as I could. Anything for this, right?
Alright, because everyone else was rushing to play the game as well. Guess what? Did I get some extra views on that because I got an early copy? Probably. Alright, did I like Fallout 4? Absolutely I did. I was very critical of the game, even though I got it early. Okay, I was fair with my review when I told you it was one of my favorite games of the year, but still, it had flaws, and it could not a perfect game, and it needs to be fixed. Okay? So, you're saying if I were part of this inclusive society of elitist gamers who get games early, that I would not be criticizing the whole thing. Alright? Okay. Guess what? Number one, I was, and I'm still critical of it. Okay? So I was at one point, and I'm still critical of it. I don't believe that it works. Number two, I just want you to listen to your own words. If Phil were part of a broken system where people get games early, are tempted to artificially review them highly to get a long-term relationship with these game companies so they can continue to get games early to profit themselves, then they would not criticize this said broken system. I just want to listen to what you just said. Again, you proved my point before I even had to justify it. You're right. If you're part of a known to be broken and corrupt system, then why wouldn't you want to continue the system if it benefits you? Okay? You are doing a great job of proving my own points today. Seriously, like, thank you for that. I don't even have to argue. You're basically saying if you were part of a corrupt system that benefited you, you wouldn't criticize it. Well, take a look at the system. Are any people in that system criticizing it? That might be a problem then. You see what I'm saying? So, there you go.
What?
Teodo's stream says, you hated Twitch for having a preferential system. They still have a preferential treatment. You never call Twitch for it. Well, first of all, I, number one, have always criticized Twitch for having preferential treatment. If you remember, back in the day, I was very angry that people were able to stream at a higher bitrate than me. That's why I left for years. How can you say I never criticized Twitch when I literally left the website for years? Because they were telling me I was not allowed to stream at the same bitrate as other streamers, right? Why would I go back to Twitch, where Twitch TV is literally a business model
based off of begging? I'm not the kind of person that's going to sit here and say, please buy this shirt, please subscribe, Please do this. Please sub. Please thumbs up the video. Please see my other channels. Twitch is the future. Twitch loves me and my streams.
Then I came back when they finally upped the damn bitrate. As for unequal treatment, maybe you're right. Maybe there are certain streamers who are treated differently than others. I don't know. I wouldn't know. You want to know why? Because I'm focused on my own content. Unlike a lot of people who are all about the drama and are all about jumping into other people's business, I try not to do that. I try to stay in my lane. You know, I'm here. I'm putting out fun content on Twitch. Twitch is not bothering me. I'm not bothering Twitch. So, you know, why do I care about this? Every day you guys contact me. Did you hear about the person who did this on stream and they're allowed to do it and they're fine, but someone else did something else much less minor and they've been banned or suspended or whatever? How is that my business? How do I actually know what happened behind the scenes of that situation? And why do I care? Those are the three questions I always ask. Is it my business? Do I have the full information? And why do I care? And every time this answer, it's not my business. I don't have the full information. I shouldn't care. I'm here to put out my own streams every day and have fun. That's what I'm here for. So why do I care about what other people are doing on Twitch, right? So, I don't understand how me criticizing an early review system that, in my opinion, corrupts the entire gaming process and the entire gaming community with false information because reviews are now seen as hype, which is bad. Reviews should not be advertisement and hype. Reviews should be unbiased opinions about an actual gameplay experience. But they're not. Instead, they're promoted as advertisement and hype because people get the games early. So I call that system out for corruption, and you're telling me now I need to call out every single system on planet Earth for corruption. Okay, no more gameplay streams for me, guys. I need to now go out there and I need to cover every single piece of corruption on Earth, because if I don't, I'm a hypocrite. Alright? If you want to talk about moving the goalpost, holy fucking shit, some of you guys out there are absolutely ridiculous. Holy shit, guys. Alright. Donald Trump tipped me $1.30, says, you don't tell anyone how to run your... What? You don't want anyone to tell you how to run your business. Why do you care how other people run their businesses? Why? Because there's a difference between, okay, you stay in your lane and you do your kind of stream. I stay in my lane and I do my kind of stream. We don't bother each other. Everything's fine. Versus the entire gameplay community, the entire video game community and world is corrupted because of early reviews that end up not relaying proper information. And it creates an endless cycle of marketing hype and bullshit that sells games that aren't great. That's a lot different. A system where the system itself is built up to create artificial hype, and it makes people run out and buy games that aren't good. Destiny. And, you know, it makes people basically think that their money is well spent on something when it's not. Is something that I need to call out, something that I encounter on a daily basis. Every day people say, Phil, why are you playing this game and you're saying this about it when everyone else said this about it? Because I'm being honest of my own opinion. I wasn't paid, I didn't get an early copy, I'm just telling you what I honestly think about a game. Maybe it's not in line with what everyone else says. So many people gave me shit about Doom Eternal because they said I wasn't good at it. Well, I beat it easily, right? I didn't get tons and tons of problems beating it. Maybe there were one or two parts of the game that were challenging to me. I just very matter-of-factly told you my criticisms of the game, and people told me that because of that I was, you know, oh god, Phil, you know, it's because you suck. No, it's because I was honest. And everyone else just wanted to kiss the game's ass constantly.
This guy constantly whining. Wah. Shut the fuck up. God damn. Oh my god.
When I see something that's systematically wrong with a process and it affects my business, the way I do business, you know, and people criticize me, Phil, why do you say something different than everyone else? Well, because I'm trying to be honest with you. While everyone else probably isn't. Because they got the game early. That's a problem. And I'll call that out 10 times out of 10 when I get the chance to. Because I feel that there's value in being honest. A lot of people apparently don't feel there's value in honesty. I do feel that there is. And I know my honesty's got me into trouble many, many times in my life, but I'm not going to change at this point. Okay?
Oh my god, dude, just shut up. Just shut up and stop whining. Ugh.
Genesis tipped me $1.30. He says they're not mandated to give good reviews. I never said they were. Plenty of Sony games have gotten bad reviews. I never said they didn't. You act as though it's always positive. I didn't say they were. Are you saying you're the only one capable of being impartial? I didn't say I was. These people are professionals. All industries do this. Oh, because all industries do it, it means that it's 100% correct, right? Not that every single industry has the same exact broken and corrupt system of overhyping things and turning reviews into ways to hype and advertise, which should not be. They should be impartial. It should be impartial criticism, not advertisement. But because every industry does it, it's all good, right? So let's see, in your statement, 1, 2, 3, 4 times you put words in my mouth, and then you made a generalized statement that's completely besides the point that I'm making and actually proves my point. So once again, thanks for the $1 tip. You're really doing my job for me today.
I can tell you, I can smell the saltiness.
Again, what people like to do with me, they look at an 11 to 12 year history of me doing content, and they pick out 3 instances out of tens of thousands. They'll pick out 3. Well, here's the 3 moments where you had an early copy of a game or whatever. Okay, so 3 out of 10,000 versus a industry and system that's has this built-in system of early reviews that overhype games. Somehow, because I got a game early or played a game early 3 times in the 10,000 things I put out on the internet, somehow that invalidates my criticism. Okay. Well, logical people don't feel that way. I'm sorry. Oh, I gotta take a sip.
Gerard Crow Cheers, I'd say the problem I have with you criticizing other game reviewers is you treat your own opinion like it's objective fact and gospel truth. You turn around and say anyone who disagrees is just kissing the game's ass. Like you don't learn anything from the State of Decay 2 incident. When did I say that? In fact, again, this is you putting words in my mouth. Every moment of this week when I talked about The Last of Us 2, I've said, this is my opinion, this is speculation, this is not based on fact. Did I not say that? Go back and listen to the pre-streams here where I've talked about this. I think it's 3 of them now. Every single time, that's what I've said. So because you, Gerard Crow, have this built-in, pre-established notion of me and how I am as a person and a content creator, you put words into my mouth because it proves your narrative. But I never said those things. So your narrative's false, and you're wasting your time. You're making yourself look like a fool. My opinions are my own. When I say it's speculation and not based on fact, it means it's not proven. I can speculate. Everyone else on the planet's allowed to speculate. Phil's allowed to speculate too. If you don't like that, tough shit. Then don't come to my streams if you don't want to hear my speculations that I outright state up front are speculations. What are you doing here? Gerard Crow, what are you doing here exactly? Here's a question I pose to you. Why are you here? If your entire reason for being on my stream is to put preconceived notions about me into, these generalized opinions about me in your own head, to put words in my mouth and turn what I say into things that they're not, why are you on my stream? Go watch somebody else.
I smell salt.
Yeah, if I can get a variety of games at launch for these consoles, I would like to. But remember, it's not like it used to be. Years ago, we're talking 7+ years ago, I was making way more money than I have now. And by the way, I wasn't in issues with the government for back taxes and stuff. I got to be very careful about what I spend. If I'm lucky enough to be able to afford one or both consoles later this year, I have to see what I can afford when it comes to games and accessories as well. So we'll see how the year goes, One of the major factors is going to be July. July is going to be a major time where I got to see what's going on in that regard. Okay? Hint, hint, hint. Hint, hint, hint.
Let the green roll in. Phil has indoctrinated children who send him money, blatantly milking for money. It's a money pit. It's gone. Just gone like that. In an instant. Fucking gone. I just care about money. I just can't help it. I eBay. Contributions are mandatory, but I need your help. I am appealing directly to you. No decency, no respect, no common sense, no fucking maturity. Is the guy who just doesn't get reality.